Hey, what's up, guys? It's James Freeman out here at Tucson City Courts. So we got a whole crew of caballers out here today.
Ballers.
Caballers.
Is that everything in your pocket, sir?
So we got Bow over there. We got right here.
Nope. We'll use this one.
That's not gonna be enough room.
Oh boy, what do we got there? Is that a stand for your camera or
Yeah.
is that a still?
Yeah, it's a camera gimbal.
And is this anything we need to?
Yeah, we have to hold on.
We gotta hold that. You got
Why?
a picture ID with you?
It's a weapon?
You can hold it like a pole.
You're kidding.
Stop recording it. Please, you do not have our consent to do it.
We are city employees. We've already got the ruling. If you want to see it, he's actually got it on him.
Stop recording or leave the building, please.
What's your name?
My name's Larry.
What is it?
Larry.
Larry? What's your identifying number?
I don't have
You're
it.
separate, right?
Okay, Larry is telling me
Are
that
you
we
together?
can't. I have to stop recording.
Well,
on
Larry
this.
Coleman don't know what the hell he's talking about. He likes to pull people by the back of the hair and slam them to the ground.
Come on through. No belt today? That's it,
You're
right?
gonna have to pull me by my hair and drag me to the ground, Larry.
So
You're interfering
anyways.
with my operation here.
No, you're interfering with my operation here. You're interfering. What's your name?
You put your items here for me. You can speak to my supervisor. Come on through. Next.
Well, your supervisor don't know what he's talking
Flip
about.
your hood there for me, sir.
Williams, I'd be happy to talk to you over here so we're not in the way, but yeah, we definitely need to talk already.
Put your items in here for me, sir.
We can talk out of the way, but we definitely need to talk already. I didn't expect this today, even after the ruling came through.
What really?
So he's got a ruling that. Sorry, let me try to get all this stuff back in my. What court was it?
Superior Court.
You're not going to freak out about that, are you? I should have left that outside, I think.
This sign is wrong.
Okay, so he
I'm
got.
not gonna argue with the sign, okay?
So he got a. There's a court ruling now. Can I actually have it? This says that we can record in here, and the only thing it says that we can't record is individuals, not including city employees, that don't consent to it. I actually came hoping to meet with Christopher Hale possibly. I've got his number, but I didn't actually call ahead. I saw him yesterday and talked to him.
Let me ask
but
you this. Does anybody have official business here today?
I do.
Okay.
Yep.
And you guys,
I do.
you here for court?
This is official.
It's.
This is official.
This is official?
Are we really? I'm kind of worried that we're still stuck on this. Do we have official business? I mean, filming
I'm
in.
just asking.
Okay, well, filming in
I'm
the
not
court.
telling you can't come
Okay,
in. I'm
cool,
just
cool,
asking
cool.
if you have official business. That's all
Okay,
I'm asking.
all right. Because just simply recording.
It's a public place.
You're right.
But once
That
we
is
get into-
official.
And once we, that's,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue.
Right, and that's a lot of what the court rulings. That's kind of what we're trying to argue and fight here. Is that this is official business simply to come in and record.
I'm not, and it's a public place, I'm not denying
right.
that.
Okay.
The problem's gonna be if you record people and they don't want you, then we're gonna have the issue.
Not
correct?
including city employees, though. Not including city employees. So if I just need to make sure that we've all got these ground rules established so that violence isn't used against us.
Brandon seems
Does
to
that
think-
make sense? I mean,
Brandon, he seems to think that if I go across somebody
And I
like
know that
this,
some-
he has the
some
right
people-
to tell me to leave.
don't deal. You don't like the way that some people deal with things. I get that. So I get it. But we need to make sure violence isn't going to be. We're allowed to be in there recording because that's literally what the ruling says.
Unless you're recording people in there and they don't consent to it.
Right, right. Not including city employees.
Now, is there a change to that? Because that's not what I understood last.
Okay. It falls under the same thing as recording police. It even specifically says there's no circumstance
I haven't
anywhere.
read that ruling yet. But
Okay.
I was
Do you
told
want
that
to?
Even if we refuse in the city court, I'm not arguing because I haven't read
Okay,
it yet. That's what I
okay.
was told.
All right. What do you want to do from here?
So you're saying police can refuse to be recorded?
I was just told working a job for the building. That's
Are
all.
you refusing?
I have not read it yet, so I'm
Are
not
you
going
on
to
duty or
argue.
is
with
this a
it.
special duty?
This is off duty. I'm
This
working
is off
for
duty.
the city at
Yes.
this location.
Okay?
Oh, you're off duty?
I'm working off duty. I'm not. Well,
working for the
I'm a
city.
police officer working
Okay.
for the city at this building location right now.
I'm confused. I really am.
I got it.
Are you is he in his official capacity right now?
Yes,
Then?
he's in it, but he. What it
I'm
means
I'm
is-
sorry,
I am
I'm a dumb
police
guy.
officer. They're paying me to be at this building at this time working building security.
Okay.
Just for this.
Kind of like a
for
Walmart.
security.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Working security.
Yeah.
It's an off-duty job.
So what that means is when we sue him, we sue the city court, and that's
So
what
what are we
He's
doing?
off duty. He'll still hang.
I've talked to Christopher before and said, look, I want to have the conversation so that we can prevent lawsuits. We need to actually get this figured out so that they can do the right thing without lawsuits going on. Does that make sense? I mean, I understand that you don't lose when the city gets sued. Mr. Williams
Yes, sir.
suffers no loss when the city gets sued. The taxpayers do. And so I get it. There's no liability for you guys.
Well, I'm not going to say actually totally, but
And to me, that is a problem, because if there was liability there's liability for me. I'm in danger right now, right? If somebody comes out with a gun and a badge and decides they don't like what I'm doing, I'm in personal danger.
well, I would.
But there's no actual liability for you personally. You can do whatever you want, and there's nobody. And that's, I think, where the problem is that the individuals who are in their official capacity here, who are trying to restrict rights, have no liability. And so all I can do is beg my masters to please, please, please have a decent conversation with me about not restricting rights, so that people like Mark don't have to go and
I'm not
sue.
here to restrict your rights. I'm here to obey the people I'm working for. So I'm not here to restrict your rights. I'm here to obey the people I'm working for. I'm here to obey the people I'm working for. So if you're telling me there's a judgment that tells me otherwise, and I'll read that and make a perfect decision.
You're
But
a
if-
law enforcement officer
Thank you.
arresting people for policy.
No.
You're a policy officer.
Nope.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
not going to argue with you.
Do you think it's?
what would you like to do,
Do you think it's their responsibility to tell you what our rights are, or do you think it's your responsibility to
I'm supposed
understand
to
it
know
yourself?
my rights, yes.
Okay.
That's why I'm not telling you to stop recording, because
Okay.
I have not read this.
Okay.
I just
But
came
that-
to work today and was told about this.
Okay, but do our rights come from that, or do they come from somewhere else?
First Amendment rights. I'm not going to.
So they don't come from the
But
judge.
here's the deal.
Can I get a
Judge-
copy of that?
I get it.
It's his. Yes, you can have a copy of it. Here,
Oh,
you
is
can
that
have it
his?
back, yeah.
Oh no, this is actually.
Yeah, he brought
brought
you
it.
that. I did.
So that was pretty sly. The papers that he just intentionally handed to me, acting like it was a mistake, are meant for Vernon. He's trying to serve him an order against harassment from Christopher Hale.
The security.
Williams is like, I don't give a shit. I just get paid. I'm sorry. I don't give a crap. I just get paid.
I'm just saying you handed it to me, so I assumed it was yours.
No, it was the
the security
security
guys
guy
handed
handed
it
it
to
to
you.
you.
Then if they want to
Either
give you
way.
a copy, sure. If not,
I'll talk with them then, and we'll figure out where we need to go from here. But we need to bring in our recording equipment. I am
if they're considering that
pressed.
a weapon, then you're not going to be allowed to.
Who's this guy they're even talking about? Cats, you said?
Peltz.
Peltz.
Vernon Peltz.
Oh, that's the name under it?
What about
Oh,
him?
what does it say about him?
I'm just asking you, Vernon Peltz. I'm not going to discuss his matters with you.
Apparently, they've been trying to serve Vernon Peltz this injunction against workplace harassment for Christopher Hale for a few months now, and they can't ever find him or get a hold of him. So now, Brandon Williams is randomly handing these papers to everybody that comes in contact with him, hoping that he eventually hands it to a Vernon Peltz. Oh, I think I may know.
Yeah.
I think I may have an
All I got.
idea.
Yeah.
You're against harassment for?
We're going to go over it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have ID on you, sir?
Not that I'm going to present to you.
Okay. Well, I know it's you. I've seen you before. I've seen your name.
Okay, whatever.
You were being served for injunction against harassment. You're listed as the defendant, Vernon L. Peltz.
L.
Authorization.
L Peltz? No, I'm not L Peltz. Oh, he's. Make sure we get the right guy here.
This injunction shall be enforced even with the registration of the courts, state. I'm a peace officer with the Tucson Police Department. This says estimated date of birth. Can you provide your date of birth, sir?
No.
It lists you as a white male. Brown eyes. White
My
hair.
eyes are not brown. They're hazel.
Okay, sir.
Hazel. Hazel eyes. And a nice little Big guys. So what's the order for? What am I getting harassed? Who am I harassing here? Harassment. I feel like
This
I'm
is an
being
injunction
harassed by
against
you.
workplace harassment. This injunction alleges a single act or series of acts of harassment has been filed against you by an employer or owner of the business operation to benefit of the employee of the business.
Wow. Business.
So basically, it's order you not to harass Mr. Hale.
When did I harass anybody here? Have you seen me harass anybody?
I've never seen you, sir.
How about, did you file a fake bar complaint against Mr. Hale?
No, I did not.
So Vernon is a retired attorney. He was no longer practicing, but for some reason his bar card was still active. And so Christopher Hale, in retaliation for all of this filming in the courthouse, filed a bar complaint against Vernon. Since he's no longer practicing law, he wasn't worried about losing his bar license. He didn't want it anyways. But he did fight the bar complaint just to fight the bar complaint from Christopher Hale, and won. Because that would be harassment.
I felt like I was harassed, almost as bad as I'm being harassed right now. Didn't I?
Fake,
What happens? What happens if you just do an about face and leave right now?
Well, he would consider me served and throw the papers down here, and I would be.
Is that what you would do, William?
He said,
Yes, that's exactly.
"You are." He said, "He is served."
Just make him throw the paper at you.
Are we in your way? Oh, you need to talk to him? Oh, okay.
He's busy protecting us. He's busy protecting us. You gotta wait, bro. Since his son's protecting us. Yeah, just for our protection. Just for our protection, or his protection.
You're
fine
I'm sure
with me.
the guy he's dealing with would. I'm sure he'll invite you to come into the huddle.
Yeah.
He's protecting someone else. You gotta
Then
wait.
again, he is a harasser.
The criminal harasser.
Uh-oh, you can have all
How
kinds of
dare you try to hold your public servants accountable? That's harassment.
Alleged harassment.
Uh huh.
Alleged.
I think trying to hold public servants accountable definitely falls under harassment. That shouldn't be allowed. Not in this country.
I think that I'm pretty sure my harassment has something to do with the video. They don't even know that I have ever taken a video of these guys that are serving me this injustice.
Hell Hitler!
So,
This would be what we call heavy-handed Gestapo tactics.
Is this the USSA?
USSR.
or, yes, that's the
Hey,
with a K.
USSA.
Back in the USSR.
USSA? Yeah.
So
I
what
know.
You tell me you're in your official duty, and then also tell me that you're a security guard too. I never said that. You said you're a cop working off duty.
I did say that.
And you have security guards.
That's what it means. He's off duty. Working off-duty cop.
You put words in my mouth, but
Can you serve injunctions off duty?
Wait. Did you say don't put words in my mouth?
Yeah.
I wonder
I'd
if
say that.
He
I wonder
said,
if
"You
Christopher
can
Hale's
put
ever put anything in
words
his mouth."
my mouth if
I don't know.
you
Ask
like."
him.
Did I say that either?
He's watching your stream.
You think Christopher Hale's ever put anything in his mouth?
Oh yeah.
Words or otherwise?
Wieners. Wieners from males. And fake
Words.
wieners.
I think he put words in his mouth already. I'm just saying.
Against workplace harassment.
I think words have already been put in his mouth.
My word itches.
I want to put something in his mouth.
So, just what am I enjoying from doing?
Yes.
That's a nice piggy head you made, sir.
Last time you just walked in.
Where can I get one?
There's the only one made. It's the only one in existence right now.
What
You have to course
is exactly
some
harassment?
YouTube people to.
Can you tell me what harassment is, officer? What I'm not supposed to do?
But he doesn't know.
I'm not gonna.
See?
Well, he's.
I can
That's a
read over
pretty good
that.
question.
You don't
It is
think it
simple,
is?
basic,
You
right?
said I'm being served
What
an
can't you
injunction.
do?
What can I not do? Can't you tell me what harassment means? What it is I'm not supposed to do? You serious?
Doesn't have a clue.
What is
I'm reading
harassment?
I'm just reading this. It does not indicate exactly what you can do. This is not checked. It says
You
no
can't
contact.
tell me.
It
So it's
doesn't-
vague, so we don't have to follow that.
It's.
What is I'm being prevented from doing? Can you tell me not? Well, what is this
I am
harassment
serving you
stuff?
with an order against harassment. That's all I'm doing. So I'm here to obey the people I'm working for.
Prevents me from doing what I'm not supposed to do? Or what is it? Tell me I'm not supposed to do. What's this?
He's gonna act
harassment?
like he doesn't know what he's talking about,
Yeah.
even though he was here that day whenever they're giving you this.
Williams, that's what I meant about like following orders as compared to understanding
Here's
for
the deal.
yourself.
I got an order against harassment. I read
entry.
what's checked.
Yeah.
None of it's
Policy
checked. So
officer.
what did I serve him with? An order against harassment.
I get that.
It doesn't stipulate what he can and can't do. So I'm here to obey the people I'm working for.
Okay, now here's what I want to tell you, okay? You have served me an incomplete order against harassment, sir, and I want you to look at this. Go with this me on me, okay? You just hand me this piece of paper.
Yes, sir.
You can't tell me what I'm supposed to do or not supposed to do. And I come over here, and this is what I'm being prevented from doing, okay? And it says that I'm supposed to be prohibited from doing, and this says other. It says see attached minute entry, and I don't believe I have anything attached.
Uh-oh.
So this, what does this tell me I'm not supposed to do? Let's try this again. And you see if you can explain to me what I'm not supposed to do here. You haven't served me with a complete order. Apparently, I don't have the entry that tells me what I'm not supposed to do. Is that correct or no?
Correct.
Okay, so then what are you serving me
I
here?
just served you the paperwork saying there's an order against harassment.
Piece of junk paper that
You're
doesn't tell me
littering now.
anything. Oh, I'm littering?
Yeah.
No,
I'll
it's
pick
okay.
that up.
He dropped it for me. I got it. Yeah, he dropped it.
Littering now, guys.
No, he dropped it for me.
So you're actually telling me that you just got through serving me something, you can't tell me what I'm not supposed to do, and the paper that is supposed to tell me what I'm not supposed to do is not attached.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what good is that? Help me out. How do I not break this order you gave me? What do I not do? Can you help me?
Apparently you can still do what you're doing. How about that?
Oh, thank God.
He never has.
Until the point where we tackle
The
you.
paperwork I'm provided.
Thank God I can still do it.
That's what I mean about just following orders, though, instead of thinking. Because had you thought and actually figured it out, you'd realize you were doing something wrong.
I'm here to obey the people I'm working for.
You gotta have my pensions.
No thought whatsoever about what he was doing. Just obeying orders.
You gotta have my pensions.
That dude was so go hands on to be so clean.
I try to be a law-abiding citizen, okay? Now,
Stopwatch wants to know what's
I don't want to violate this injunction. What am I not supposed to do?
Don't film. Or you can film.
I don't know, but
No
you can
clue.
do what you're doing now.
At the point where you feel the taser prongs go into you, you know you did what you're not supposed to do. Until then, you're fine.
Whatever you're doing now, that
Hey
seems to be
guys,
all
are we
right.
gonna bet? Yep.
Look at that. You're getting permission from everybody at the courthouse. I bet that somebody could come out here and threaten and intimidate them to revoke that permission.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the deal. You either revoke your permission or we're automatically going to find you guilty on whatever you're here for.
So did you guys hand him that opinion and tell him that, that this thing's...
He didn't want to read it.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
I think he might be coming to finish.
Confuse me with what that said.
I think he's coming to finish serving you.
Yay, the video.
This is a supplement to the injunction against harassment. Other orders, the defendant is that individual. This prohibition includes photographing, streaming, live streaming, broadcasting, transmitting of any still or video footage in any form thereof. This restriction is in accordance with Rule 122.1. In addition, when entering Tucson City Court, the defendant is required to advise City Court that he will be recording, photographing, live streaming, or broadcasting any image or.
I'm not going to do that. So you just know that right now. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not arguing, sir. This is case number CC180310HW.
Fine. This is minute entry dated not 19.
So,
I don't think that's the right document, buddy.
1019.
Oh, this is it. Oh,
My apologies.
Yeah,
for not
unless
having-
you're one of us.
so to be clear, it's saying that he can't record without permission at all?
That's what that order is saying.
Okay.
Defendant is
Is that-
precluded from photographing or recording any individual inside Tucson City Court.
Including himself.
Oh,
then.
I can record these guys.
Well, I guess.
With their
Anyone
permission.
with their consent.
Yes.
And we
So
got-
it's no different than it's no different than what the law already was.
What they say it says.
It's not up to you to.
I guess I'll ask him rather than.
Off-duty police officer.
There's some simple things that we could do to avoid it getting ugly in court. You know what I mean? And costing the. But again, it only costs the taxpayers money. It doesn't cost the individuals who are actually doing the harm anything. As a matter of fact, they make money. You're making money right now, right?
Yeah.
You got paid to serve him, right?
Yeah.
He's a policy
Paid right now.
officer.
He's paid off.
So not only do you not lose anything, you gain. Mark, the only
What is the situation?
the only way to deal with him is going to be through a lawsuit. He doesn't get it.
Us three are suing him already. He's already on the lawsuit.
Is he?
Yeah.
Good.
So you get what I'm saying about that? It's not fair for me to run in here and go, hey, I don't consent for you, and I don't consent for you, and I don't consent for you. Who's the problem, guy? Stop. That's bullshit.
Guys, the Tucson activist crew is constantly doing more work than I can even begin to keep up with. So please head over and subscribe to their channels and support them. The two Tucson activists that were in this video that have YouTube channels are Tucson Police Suck and El Charo Negro Justice. I will put links to both of their channels in the description. Thanks for watching, guys.